All right, I wanted to kick this off by just sharing a research article that came out from McKinsey in April. This research article was focused on business-to-business selling and how that is changing with the times. So, going the wrong way. There we go. So I'm just going to hit the key takeaways right now. First, hybrid selling is the key takeaway of business-to-business selling. It's basically an adaptation to the pandemic, but it's here to stay, and by 2024, it's going to be the primary way that businesses go out to sell their products and services. Also, hybrid sales will drive up to 50% more revenue by enabling deeper customer engagement, and that's the takeaway. The final takeaway is winning business-to-business organizations are going to shift into this hybrid selling model. Okay, what is this hybrid selling anyway? Basically, hybrid selling orchestrates the customer journey along multiple touch points. And it's very, very critical that these touch points are all integrated. The customer and the buyer want to basically interact with your business in multiple ways. They don't want to just talk to a salesperson, although that's still going to be a very important part of this system. Also, buyers are increasingly comfortable going online, and from a business standpoint, this is following the consumer behavior, right? So as a consumer now, you go to buy, you just bring up Amazon, the app is on your phone, and you just buy. Businesses are going to be going more and more to that model, and businesses are using 10 channels to interact with companies that they buy from. And these are some of the primary channels. Also, sales organizations are a little bit behind the eight ball. Businesses are kind of like still stuck in pre-COVID mode, the way that selling used to be. One of the fundamental questions that they wanted to answer was, how much are customers willing to buy through a remote option, right? It turns out that 71% of business buyers are willing to spend $50,000 or more in one single remote transaction. That's a huge increase from what we've seen before the pandemic, and it's a way that businesses are needing to engage with their customers. Just incidentally, 27% of buyers would buy up to $500,000 from a remote option or more. Okay, what's the most compelling reason to go to a hybrid model? Basically, the researchers at McKinsey said the most compelling reason is that hybrid selling actually works. You can have a hybrid sales model and reach up to 4 times the amount of potential customers, and it generates up to 50% more revenue if you have your hybrid selling model in place. In 2021, more than 2/3 of buyers opted for either remote human interaction or digital interaction versus just one-on-one sales interaction. So that's how this is changing. So you can see that there's a greater impact, greater effect, that brings greater growth. So part of embracing agility and this hybrid model basically means knowing how and when to deploy each of those into what environment. Whether you have a traditional in-person, a remote option, or digital self-service, you need to kind of blend the three. And it's important to have all three basically in balance. If you get too heavy in one, you're going to be losing customers, and so it's important as a business to know how to deploy each of these. So with that, that is the research article I wanted to share with you around business-to-business selling and how it's changing post-COVID. And Rusty is here to help us actually put all of this research and this theory into practice by showing you a real live example of how is this hybrid model actually working today in a company. So with that, Rusty.
I don't know how this works.
Just that one.
Okay, perfect.
Hey guys, thanks so much for having me out. I appreciate it. We're pretty new to the RevRoad portfolio, but RevRoad has been completely instrumental in our business, helping round the corners literally, of our website and our tech and helping build out the systems that we needed. So thanks to RevRoad, they've been amazing. Just a little bit about ERC Specialists. We help small businesses file for tax credit, specifically one tax credit that they didn't realize they were leaving on the table. This credit came out of stimulus, the same stimulus bills that PPP and EIDL funds did. Most people went the PPP route and forgot about this one. And then with the stimulus bill revisions, they just had already moved on. They didn't realize they qualified for these credits. So it's been a wonderful opportunity for us to impact so many businesses, and it's been a crazy growth trajectory for us. So we started the company about 1.5 years ago, and we're now over 100 employees in-house and over 100 third-party contract helpers as well. So it's been awesome. Just a few metrics here on this slide. We do use an affiliate marketing strategy. To Jason's point, it is a hybrid strategy, right? So these aren't affiliates just putting a link on their website. These are empowered salespeople bringing this credit to their clients within their current network of business and going deep with them, right? Helping them solve our number one biggest objection is, this seems too good to be true. Is this real? Is this legit? That face-to-face marketing and connection with this affiliate has made all the difference in the world. So that's been huge. We do have 6,800 in our system currently. Many of those have entire teams behind them, so we do have a significant network across the country. Our average deal size, so that's the actual tax credit to the client, is roughly $200,000. That does fluctuate. We've had over 100,000 businesses come in our front door onto our website to start this process. 23,000 of those have gone start to finish and have actually filed with us. So some of those, have chosen to use their CPA, or some of them haven't actually qualified for the credit, that kind of thing. And we're processing over 250 of these a day. So it's awesome. Yeah. This is a picture of our field advisory group. So some of these are high performing affiliates across the country. We just had them in town last week. This is just a picture of their dashboard so that they can monitor what their clients are doing and what stage they're at in the process within our pipeline. So like I said, the InPerson affiliate network channel has been critical for us.
Rusty, before you jump off of that,
Yeah.
can you just touch on, so Rusty mentioned there's 6,800 affiliates across the country that work with ERC. Can you just talk a little bit about how you've segmented those, because they're not all equal?
Yeah.
And maybe the story behind that.
Sure. It's really been a learning opportunity for us, right? We just kind of opened the doors and said, hey, we want affiliates and come on in, right? But we really have learned that there are companies and significant business owners and members within their industry that have massive networks, right? So we've kind of gone deep with these big affiliates. So we've got people that just focus on charter schools. We've got people that focus on dental associations and so on, restaurants, whatever their current network is. And they just go deep in that network and help those clients. We've got commercial mortgage broker groups as part of this. They've stopped their core business to bring this opportunity to their network, which is pretty unreal.
It's really amazing when you know these affiliates. I just want to make one more point, Rusty, on this, because many think hybrid and here post-pandemic, and then I mentioned at the beginning, like as a consumer, we just pull up our Amazon app and we order. Don't think that the in-person interaction is minimized in any way. In fact, at ERC Specialists, if anything, it's accelerating that person-to-person communication. So in a B2B selling hybrid strategy, the people-to-people and the in-person is still critically important to selling.
Oh, it's been absolutely critical. Yeah, great point. Okay, so the remote sales and support is really our group, our in-house group. We have an entire support team dedicated to affiliates to help them and their clients, educate them, help them understand how our process works, and constantly fine-tuning that process. We also have another team helping the clients through the process every step of the way. As we need to reach out to them, they're getting that phone call and an email and whatnot. So we have a very integrated support team here in Orem, actually. So the self-service piece of it is really the website and the support portal. Again, RevRoad has been crucial for this piece for us. They can go onto our website, chat live with some of our agents. They can submit support tickets and receive resolution within a day. So it's been awesome.
This is a great example of that deepening engagement where your customers want to interact with you. ERC Specialists and RevRoad together have really put in the technology system behind the scenes to allow that engagement level to be really high.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, this is an old slide. No worries. So we were at the UV50, Business Q's UV50 last night, and we were able to receive this award. So we got number 2 in the startups to watch. So,
big round of applause.
That's pretty exciting, and truly, we couldn't have done that without RevRoad. So thank you guys.
Rusty, it's been a pleasure to work with you, but stay up here on stage. So I just want to wrap this up by letting you know the new hybrid model for business-to-business selling. If you're a company owner, you need to start thinking about how to transfer those thirds, right? In-person, remote human interaction, and also digital self-service. Those are the 3 areas that we need to start to build out or help you build out so you can reach 4 times the breadth and go deeper with that customer engagement. So that is business-to-business selling from RevRoad.